Hey guys, Xaryu here, and today I'm playing Arcane. So I tried out a lot of Frost, and it just doesn't do damage. Ebon Bolt does more damage, Glacial Spike does a little less, Frost Bolt does way less, and it seems like Frost damage is very low. So then I spec'd Arcane. This is one of my first games as Arcane. I pretty much have no idea what I'm doing, and we're getting crazy one-shots. So, yeah, let me hop into game real quick and kind of show you guys my spec and kind of show you the Arcane one-shot. So let's quickly take a look at my spec real quick. That clip you guys just saw, I was actually a different spec, but after playing a little bit more Arcane, this spec's actually a little bit better. So here's kind of my spec. I do change depending on what I'm fighting or what kind of comp I'm playing. So when I'm with a Destro lock, I actually kind of like Supernova, and the reason being is it knocks the enemy up and it actually kind of acts like a short little stun. So a lot of my Destro lock games, you'll see me playing with Supernova. If I'm playing with like a Rogue, where I immediately want to get a big opener, you can go charged up, so you can immediately do Arcane charges. But if you're just playing like any standard comp, I think Resonance is kind of just like a well-rounded choice that'll give you bigger Arcane barrages on multiple targets. But yeah, here down, it's kind of covered by my camera, but I am taking Overpowered, and this is just insane. It's just overpowered. 70% increased damage, 70% mana reduction. Chrono Shift allows you to kite. When I kept trying to play Frost, and then I compared Frost talents to Arcane talents, like Arcane just has such a better kit. I can blink, 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 just so many blinks. And with Chrono Shift, my kiting is really, really good. With Amplification, my missiles are one-shotting. With Resonance, my barrages are one-shotting. With Unstable Magic, my Arcane Blasts are one-shotting. Here, Torment the Weak has 15% increased damage on slows or any movement slow effect on the target. Mass Invis you can use in a variety of ways, but to keep your partners alive, to get CC out of it, if there's a big cast coming on you, you can Mass Invis to cancel a cast, etc. It's actually crazy. The rest of these talents are pretty basic here, but yeah, guys, this is the spec I've been running with, and the reason I've just been playing Arcane instead of Frost because I tried out Frost in a ton of games, and like I was just losing almost every game because Frost damage is just so low. So yeah, I hope they fix that. But kind of your goal to burst as Arcane is just to get 4 orbs, Arcane orbs up, and you can do that with missiles or blasts. And then your ultimate burst is going to be Mark of a Lunith, Arcane Power, Palm, Blast. If you have missiles, you can do it, and then end it with a barrage. So that's going to be a pretty insane amount of damage. Also, if you have Supernova, you can throw a Supernova in there. And yeah, it's going to be someone's entire life bar. So let me show you guys another clip. Keep in mind, these matches are some of my first games of Arcane, and I'm just trying to figure it out. So hopping back into this game here, I'm playing a game of Destro, MLM, Mage Lock Monk. I don't know if Monk's the best variant, but we like playing with Jacob, and he was, we didn't have a Shaman online, so we're playing some with a Monk here, and just trying to figure out the specs. So in this clip, I'm actually playing Supernova, and I think I'm actually playing Erosion instead of Unstable Magic, which isn't too good, but still did a good amount of damage here. So pretty much I'm just casting Arcane Blast to get to 4 orbs. I'm playing it just like I would with Frost, just sheeping the guy to set him up for a big burst potential. Pop my all my damage, double Arcane Blast into a knock-up, into a missiles, into just spamming more Arcane Blast because the barrage wouldn't kill him. You don't want to barrage unless you think there's a few reasons. If you think you're going to kill him, obviously barrage for the instant damage. If you want to slow the target or get a speed increase, you can barrage for that. Or if you're just getting low on mana, you can barrage because it resets your Arcane stacks, which means everything's going to cost less mana. If you have 4 stacks and you're just spamming Arcane Blast, you're going to go rather quickly. So those are the reasons to barrage. But since I just got all the way spammed Arcane Blast, got all the way and then evocate back up to higher mana. There, trying to go for a greater invis into a sheep, but I actually get AoE'd out there, so I couldn't get the sheep. Uh, Definitely still figuring out the spec in these games. These are my first games as Arcane as in the entire expansion. So yeah, definitely go easy on me, guys, in the comments, because yeah, I'm still figuring this stuff out. Trying to get a sheep here. It's only a half sheep because that monk paralyzed does DR with sheep. Didn't really realize that. Oh, as you can see, my Gladius is kind of broken too because the new patch came out. I don't know if it's updated yet. Hopefully it is. It's actually the 11th, so the patch came out yesterday. I hope they updated that. Anyway, still just getting damage out on this guy. They're playing around the pillar, and since this patch, all I've fought is like Demon Hunter DK, DK Windwalker, double Feral, Feral DK, double Demon Hunter, melee cleaves, guys. That's all I've been fighting on the ladder recently, so I don't know. I'm not sure if that's going to change or not, but as a mage, you can deal with it pretty well, and with the Destro Lock, you can too. But when I was trying to play it as Frost, we just didn't have the damage required to actually land the kill, and then I switched Arcane, and we started getting kills much quicker. I was doing a lot more damage, and the funny thing is, I'm a worse Arcane mage than I'm a Frost mage, so like there's definitely room for improvement. I can definitely get much better at Arcane, whereas with Frost, I was pretty much playing it how I would be playing it even with more practice, right? So I was just kind of like, eh. I also do want to note that I did try the Iceland spec. I didn't think it was very good. I might do some further testing, but the Iceland spec just seemed completely lackluster. I was not getting many Iceland's procs. As someone in the comments pointed out, the 40% increased chance to get a proc is not additive. So it's not actually like increased 40% chance. It's 40% chance on the chance you already had or something. So it's still pretty low chance. And I did test that out. I wasn't getting a Frostbolt like every second hit. So yeah. Get a full sheep on the healer there, trying to get some damage off, trying to remember to apply my slows everywhere, because slow's pretty insane. I did make a slow and a focus slow macro, which is pretty nice. If I played this comp more, I think I would have seen more kill opportunities. Like even like right here, I think we could have killed the monk for sure if we had more, maybe a stun on him, a little bit more damage on him. Got him to under 50% just from 2 arcane missiles, and that's kind of like the power of Arcane, guys. My Frostbolts, oh, this DK almost dies there. My Frostbolts are doing like 50k damage or something like that. It's insane. Each tick of an Arcane missile is like 200k damage. That's crazy. With cooldowns. That was kind of like a pretty drastic example. But my Arcane missiles are pretty much doing like the amount of a Frostbolt per hit. Look at that. 50k, 50k, 50k. That was nothing. That was with nothing at all. So if I just, stack that up, that's a lot of damage, ton of damage. I can just get that with like a missiles, palm, double arcane blast into a barrage. That's almost someone's life bar. And with Frost, there's just no way to do that in that amount of globals. You can Frostbolt Ice Nova, you can Frostbolt Flurry Shatter combo, it does a lot less damage now though. You can even Glacial Spike for half of someone's life, but then your damage stops. But with Arcane, you can pump, you can just continue doing so much damage. Like even here, Demon Hunter is taking quite a bit of damage and just goes down. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this Arcane gameplay, whether you liked it or not. Definitely going to be figuring it out more and trying to get better, trying to give you guys the best specs, tips, tricks, etc. So let me know. Thumbs the video up if you liked it, thumbs it down if you didn't. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.